If you're new here, welcome. This is RosieJulia on the Go, a podcast where we talk about different topics every week. So, I just wanted to mention something really quick. I was not able to do the special guest podcast last week because I couldn't find anyone who could do that Saturday. So, unfortunately, I had to, reschedule it, and I do apologize about that. But look who we have here. We have amazing special guests. But before I start, I would like to mention a few things. It's always important that I mention these things before we start. Otherwise, people won't know all the updates. So first off, I did release the Discord for the podcast. So this means you can join the Discord like now if you wanted to. Doing a 5K giveaway. So that means if you join a Discord and you repost the giveaway, you'll have a chance at winning 5K gold. So if you want that, it ends in a few days. I'm really hoping somebody will boost the Discord so I can give you guys like really cool updates on it. But if not, that's okay. I did boost it a few times, so I really look forward to seeing you guys come join a Discord. It's really great. A lot of people are in it right now. We're very close to 100 members, so if you would like to join that, that'd be awesome. The radio for RJOTG is about to end. It's been a month, so at any point it could stop playing music. So I just wanted to let you guys know beforehand that the radio will be ending like any point today, tomorrow, the day after. Either way. So if you are interested in having a radio for RJOTG, if you ever want to see that, let me know. I'll find out a way to make one. But for now, I don't think I can really do that. I'm so focused on getting through my last few classes until I graduate. So maybe I'll consider making a radio, but for now, probably not. I might be taking a little bit of a break from podcasts just simply because this is the last month of classes and then I'm done. I am done, guys. After this month, I am done college altogether. I am going to be, moving back home. I'm going to be starting a new life, starting a new chapter. So it's a lot on my, shoulder right now. So I might have to take a little bit of a break. I hope you guys can understand. Let's just take your time. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, this is a lot, guys. I actually have to clean my room because, it's just such a mess right now. So I really have to do that quick. We're talking about the metaverse. If you weren't there for the last one, I think it was not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, I did talk about different types of metaverses, the Highrise Metaverse, this new game. For those who have been here a long time ago, you would know that Highrise wasn't always a metaverse. So we'll be talking a little bit about that, but we'll also be, learning more about Ranboo because I know she has an amazing story to tell. So if you would like to hear it, I cannot wait. But yeah, without further ado, I'd definitely like to get started now. I'm going to add you as speaker. Just let me know if you can hear me or not.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Can you hear? Yeah, I can hear.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna mess with my mic setting. Give me just one quick second. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, guys. I will be asking some questions. I will be kind of asking a few questions about the metaverse. I'll be also asking some questions about her experiences on Highrise. So if you enjoy, thank you so much for coming. And yeah, there's just a lot I'd like you guys to hear. Invite your friends because I'm definitely looking forward to, hearing about all this. And this might be one of the last podcasts for the whole month. You guys don't want to miss this because I might not do it for almost a month. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys. Let me get the questions ready. So we have 54-ish minutes left. So yeah, we got time, guys. But yeah, just let me know, Rambo, whenever you're ready to talk, and then I'll ask you some questions.
Okay, I switched my mic setting. Are we still good?
Yeah, we're still good.
Cool. All right, I'm ready.
I'm so sorry about that. Wow, the mic is just so weird, I guess.
No, you're good. You're good. I just had to make sure because sometimes my phone does like a weird thing where it makes people echo, and I like wanted to switch it so it might not have. And I know sometimes if I switch it to voice isolation, it doesn't.
All right, well, without further ado, I do have a few questions. So if you can't answer some of them, completely okay. They're just, easy questions. So the first one is, what do you think about the Highrise Metaverse? Like, what are your thoughts?
I'm not 100% sure. I do think, like, okay, so I do like some of the new things that have, like, I can't think of the word at the moment, but, like, new things that, like, exist now because of the metaverse. But there's also some things I think that just make a lot of people's opinions very like controversial on the game, and I think some of it also makes people I feel like it divides the game a little bit just because of everyone's different opinions on certain things. That is like probably one of the only cons I have, is that it's like certain things that they have brought in the game is just pretty controversial, and it just makes people, I feel like the game is like a little bit more divided than what it used to be just because of certain things, because it makes it seem like if you don't have certain things, like let's say like an NFT, this is like just a player thing, but if you don't have like some players, if you don't really have an NFT, you don't really like fit in according to some groups and stuff. Like, this isn't anyone in particular, this is just like kind of how I've seen it. Like, people seem to be, I don't know, like more cool, I guess, if they have an NFT, which I mean, NFTs are sick. Like, don't get me wrong, they're really cool. I just feel like something like that opinion has been brought up so many times, and I just feel like it's just kind of like hurting the community a little bit.
Well, that completely makes sense. Yeah, that completely makes sense, honestly, because there was one point where I felt the exact same way. Like I felt like I didn't fit in because I didn't have the NFTs, and I also wasn't able to trust it yet. So I know completely what you're talking about. It does feel like a little bit divided when not everybody is like on the same page, or at least not on a similar page. Yes, NFTs are very expensive, guys. Like, the NFT that I got was like $130, but now they're up to like almost $400. So if you are really considering getting one, be careful and really reevaluate and think about it, because this was a hard decision for me to make. Yeah, so they inflated a lot, and it's crazy. So yeah, but I have another question. So I know you said you haven't really seen much before Highrise turned into a metaverse. I'd like to know, what do you imagine it could have been like?
Well, I know before it became a metaverse, we still did have like a little bit of dividing, but I feel like it wasn't as like extreme, because I know we had like, I know people don't really use this term anymore, but like we had like elites and stuff. I do remember that.
A lot of people use that, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that term was used so often.
It is.
But
oh my gosh.
for the most part, though, I feel like what I do remember, it was very like, oh my gosh, the amount of times I say like, I'm so sorry, I'm still like processing.
It's okay. No worries.
The amount. I just feel, yeah, nobody uses that anymore, waffles. That's what I noticed. Not very many. There are some that do, but not typically. I don't know. I feel like back then, like, I say that as just like forever ago, but you know, I feel like when that happened, elites are kind of like worshipped as like these like super special people, which I mean, they're cool. Like, everyone's cool. But I feel like the community was more together than what they were now. Like, that's mainly, like, my opinion on all this is just, like, the community and stuff. I don't recall, specifically, like, certain things within the game. But also, I do feel like it was, like, a lot less... I don't really want to say the specific phrase. I'm trying to find a way to rephrase it. Like, I feel like it was a lot less, I don't know. I'll say it. Like, it seems like it was a lot less money driven. Like, that's the best way I can word it right now. Like, I'm not saying that's exactly what the game is now. But it definitely wasn't all based off of, like, super, super expensive things. Other than the elites, obviously, they always had expensive items. But, like, I don't know. We were all together more as a community, I think. And, yeah, that's mainly what I got.
I could kind of see that though. Like, I think that when I started, in 2020, I definitely, well, it was sort of like I was accepted, but also I didn't really have many friends. So I guess in a sense, it was like less money driven, but it was also still kind of money driven. Like it was, like still all about the economy, like, buying the most expensive items, but it wasn't to the point yet where you had to go to different currencies like that you weren't comfortable with. Like, once they started making NFTs, it became like just a really uncomfortable currency that you had to kind of accept and be like, okay, so this currency, I've never used it before, but I have to like purchase it, and it could be sketchy, it couldn't be sketchy, but it's just really hard to make that decision. So you're right, 100%. It is really tough. So I'd also like to ask you, are you familiar with like any different types of metaverses? I know some would probably be like a video game or like a VR or something.
Not specifically, but I didn't really... I should have looked into more metaverses because I probably do. I just don't know that they're... might just not know that they're metaverses. But yeah.
What I find so weird is that Mark Zuckerberg, he apparently he's the one who created the term metaverse. I don't know if that's true or not, but when people think of metaverse, they think of him. Yeah, like the creator of Facebook, and he also owns Instagram. When people think of metaverse, they think of Mark Zuckerberg. So, so I see Highrise Metaverse, and I'm like, so what's Highrise's definition of metaverse then, if it's not Mark Zuckerberg? Hi, Rosasa, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you can make it. So yeah, guys, metaverse has different definitions. So I was just kind of curious what you thought about that, Ranboo, because it is, it could mean different things. So yeah, no, this was just like a really short question. It wasn't super important. So do you see Highrise going in a positive or negative direction now that it's a metaverse? No correct answer.
Oh, that's a really good question. Oh my gosh. Oh, I actually haven't thought about that.
It could be both.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could really go either way. I guess it really just depends on people's opinions too. Because I know a lot of people, because earlier I also asked for some people's opinions, and a lot of them seemed more on the negative side than the positive side about the metaverse. And I just feel like if there's more negative opinions than positive opinions, Highrise could go down because more people would dislike the game than like the game. But if yeah, I guess it really does just depend because the game isn't really a game without players. So if you don't have the players and you don't have like the positive impact of the players, then the game's going to go down. So if you do something that makes all the players like dislike the game, then it'll go down. So it really just depends.
Yeah, 100% depends. Everyone has like a different answer. Everybody has different experiences. So yeah, completely makes sense. What do you feel like Highrise is best known for now, if not for being a metaverse? I'd love to know why.
Oh, if not for being a metaverse. Oh my gosh, I don't know why this just made me think about like all of the Highrise ads I see everywhere because I play those games. But
Yes, those ads. Yeah.
I feel like some of the advertisements for this game weren't actually like for this game, because I think I saw a completely different ad for this game, and that's why I joined. But then I never left. But when it comes to that, what would it be known for if not for the metaverse? I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I don't know.
The ads make it look so different than what it actually is. Like, how is it a metaverse if you are like, like if it's a fake ad? Like, I just don't know. There's something that doesn't add up when they post those fake ads and then they also claim that Highrise is a metaverse. Like, make up your mind, please.
Most of the ads focused on it being like a dress-up game, like like they used to. Now I know it says it's more of a metaverse and it shows like more socializing and all of that, but I do recall like the first few ads were always about it being an interesting game. I know a lot of people call this game like oh my gosh, I don't know if anyone here played Movie Star Planet. You probably have.
You're kidding. You've played that before? Oh my gosh.
Movie Star Planet.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen that in so many comments on TikTok. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's kind of off topic, but...
Oh my gosh. That's funny. You played that, though, or no?
I used to play Movie Star Planet.
I used to play that, too. I mean, for like 10 years.
Oh, no.
So whenever I see those comments, I'm like... They have no clue. I literally left Movie Star Planet to play this game. Like, they just have no clue. I'm, like, so done with that game.
Oh my god.
Glitch Waffle says, I miss my MSP BF. Oh, gosh, same. I had, like, 200 of them. Oh, my gosh.
Not the 200.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Insane. Okay, I am definitely moving on to the next question. So, yeah, from the time that you did come to Highrise, what changes in the game have you seen firsthand? Also, what year did you join Highrise?
I joined 2021, but, like, I joined in, like, May, so I joined, like, just a couple months before it kind of, like, turned over. But, well, obviously, like, NFTs weren't a thing, so that's new. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what, like, was a thing and what wasn't, because I feel like things that I remember that exist now probably weren't a thing. Well, I know HRLive wasn't. HRLive's new. That's a very cool thing we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of what... Oh, room capacities. I remember room capacities have changed a lot. Like, I don't remember what it first was, but then I remember it moved up to, like, 25 and then 50, and now, you, like, if you have, land, or if you have, if you go through events with, like, HRLive, you can make your cap, like, up to, like, past 100 and stuff. Like, room capacities have changed, like, a whole bunch. I don't even remember what they were when they started, because I know, like, it was, like, 25 and then, like, 50 and stuff. I was here for that when that changed.
Just a lot. Yeah. Well, it's just, it's like a lot of different things that happened. The room capacity I do recognize. Do you remember that room, like that club room that person had? Gosh, I forgot the name. There was like a panda or something. It was like this big party room everyone used to go to. It's gone though. The Highrise High School is still there, but the other one, like, it's gone. I haven't seen it for a long time now. Gosh, I forgot the name.
I feel like I might remember what you're talking about. Oh, and they used to have, I don't think I was here for that specifically, but when they used to have, like, the, other accounts active for Highrise, like, when they had, like, Clara and like Jimmy and like all of those people. I remember that. And there's more people too. Yeah, Jimmy's gone. But, yeah, I remember that. I don't know if I was there specifically, but I do like recall that being a thing.
Yeah, Jimmy was everywhere pretty much. Okay, guys, so before I get started on the next set of questions, I would love for you, and if you've been to many of these podcasts, you already know what I'm going to say. I need you guys to take some screenshots so I can use them in a collage after the live ends, and so I can reflect back on our time together. So all I have to do is, take a snapshot and use hashtag RJOTG. Tag me if you want. You don't have to. And I'll like all of them. I never miss one post. I always comment on them. So I would really love it if you could do that. I definitely need some because I'm not going to be able to take all the screenshots. So if you could do that, that would be so great. It'll only take you like 1 minute. So thank you so much if you can do that. And like I said, if you can't, it's okay, but I really do need some posts. So just, take a snapshot and use hashtag RJOTG, and I will like all of them. So let's move on to the next set of questions, and I will kind of go into Ranboo's kind of experience with HRLive, because if you didn't know, she has some experience in it. So I have a few questions to ask you. I hope you're ready. You ready?
I'm excited. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So the first question is an easy one. What is your favorite part about being a host in HRLive?
Oh, okay. I love being a host with HRLive. One of my favorite things is that it gives more, this might just not, this isn't just being a host specifically, but this is just for, just HRLive in general. I really like how it gives, people's events and stuff more, so weird, I'm trying to look for it. More, I don't know. My brain just, completely forgot all words in existence. Oh my gosh, this is funny right now, but
oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you continue.
It lets people who would typically maybe not have many people at their events and game rooms and all of that. It lets them get more people, more popularity. That's still not the word I'm looking for, but I'll use it. I can't think of the word right now. But, it just it lets people have more of an opportunity. Yeah, there we go. It lets people
opportunity.
It gives people, yeah. Oh, and publicity, that too. Yes, it gives. See, we're finding words. We're good. It gives people more opportunity, to host events and stuff, because I know one thing, it's really hard to keep people in rooms, very hard, especially if it's a game room or actually really any type of room. It's really hard to keep people in a room. And with HRLive, they will boost your room so you're on the top of the room list, and so it'll pin your room and everyone will come into your room. You don't even need to buy a boost or anything, and it's really helpful, especially as a host, because if you want, some people are free players. For me personally, I don't really spend money on this game, and so whenever I get gold and stuff, and I want to host an event, I'm losing almost all of my gold depending on how much I have, boosting and mic tokens and all of that, and I don't get to give as much gold to people as I want to. But with HRLive, they just give you the mic tokens for however long your event is, and then they boost it to the top, and you don't have to worry about any of that, and you can just focus your gold on the players. And sometimes they'll also give a prize to your winners, if you have a game or something, or if you do a little contest, if you're hosting a different type of event and you post a giveaway type thing and you pick a few winners, they'll also sponsor the prize, and that's really cool.
I know that a lot of HRLive events, they're very like interactive. Usually they're game shows. Usually they're like what other types of things like game show? I can't think of on the top of my head either. My brain is kind of fried too. So I'm just trying to think what other kind of events. Maybe a like a pageant. Gosh, there's just so many. There's just so many different events. I definitely like to see more kind of podcasts on the live. That would be really cool, but that's just kind of how I feel. Like just a regular, like just a podcast period, and it would probably only last like an hour or two. That would be really cool to see because I want to see more people kind of doing what I'm doing, so I can end up doing collaborations in the future. That's just kind of my view on it, though. That would be really cool, though, don't you think?
I feel like it would be really cool. I would love to see more podcasts. I know they have had a few people do podcasts, but they're like specific themes and stuff. Like I know with the auction room that I sing for, they have a podcast which is like the conspiracy theories and all of that, which is really cool too. But like that's what all they always talk about is just like conspiracy theories, like, which I love it, but I do agree with you. It'd be cool to see like different people just doing regular podcasts where it's like a different thing every single time. You see a lot of events on HRLive, and I think podcast is one of the ones that you don't see quite often, so it would be really cool to see a rise.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So let's move on to the next one. There's only a few, so I think we'll have time for questions, guys. I'm actually curious about this one. How did you become a part of HRLive, and what was the process like?
Oh my gosh, okay, so the process is actually fairly easy. I thought it wasn't going to be, but well, firstly, so I am a part of this music collective on here called Deja Vu. And so through Deja Vu, I already do events with HRLive because of Deja Vu. Deja Vu is a host of events, and if you perform for that event, like you already are associated with HRLive. But for me, I would like really wanted to host. So my first HRLive event was a game that I hosted, and I've been wanting to host more events since. I have a couple events in mind that I might host. I might apply to a host, but so to like apply for HRLive, if you just go to their profile, they have I'm actually like.
Okay. Like a website?
You go to their profile and you go into their bio and you hit seek more, and you can hit apply now, and then there's like this little link, and you go there, and basically all you do is you just write like your event, like there's like this whole kind of like questionnaire thing about like what would you need from HRLive if you hosted an event with them? What's the name of your event? What are you planning to do? Do you have any co-hosts? Who are the hosts? Like what do you want to do with this event, etc., etc. Like there's a bunch of things, and you just fill that out, and then they basically just like message you whenever. They usually probably do it within a day. I think I got mine within like a day, and then you just start planning an event with them. Like it's actually like a fairly simple process. I really didn't think it was going to be when I first applied, and HRLive is very so the person who runs HRLive's account, her name is Clara. And Claire is very, very funny from what I've noticed, because like sometimes they mess up too. Like for my poster, they accidentally like took my avatar's eyebrows off somehow, and we still don't really know how it happened. Like
eyebrows. Oh my gosh.
But yeah. Oh my gosh, I just got to check it. Hold on. Does it require mic? I don't think so, but I think a majority of HRLive events do have mic. I don't think I've seen one that doesn't, but I know in the application it does say like, would you need mic tokens? Like, we would provide mic tokens if your event requires them. So I do believe you could have one without it. But I know like everyone I've seen so far has had mic. But Yeah.
It's true. I mean, the mic is very, used on the game now. I actually, you know what? I haven't seen anyone not to use the mic for an HRLive event. Do you remember what that event was called? The one that didn't have a mic?
I don't. I'm not sure.
It's interesting because I have never seen that before. So, gosh, what are your thoughts about HRLive as a whole?
I just love it. Like, I just love the opportunity because it lets really anyone, well, it doesn't let like absolutely everyone that applies, but it lets like just like a lot of people, because you've seen like, if you were to go to HRLive's post and go through like all of the people who have hosted with them, like it's just a bunch of different people. Like it doesn't matter how many followers you have. It doesn't matter like if you've hosted with HRLive before. Obviously, if you have, you probably could host again if they like your idea. But like you could have never hosted with them before and never done any type of event with them before and apply and get accepted. And all you really have to do is just have a cool idea and have them like it. And like it's not like a biased opinion or anything. Like they'll let anyone be a host if your idea is cool. And I think that's really cool because it gives like a lot of opportunity to people, especially people who might not have many followers or know many people on the game yet. I don't know if there's like an account like a like I can't think account age, but like you mean as in like when your account was created. I don't know if there was a restriction on that or not, but but there's nothing against like any type of if you don't have followers, if you have followers, etc. That's really cool.
I mean, yeah, I totally agree. It's like, new, it's like fun. There's like a lot of people, getting opportunity. And I'm really, happy for those people. I'm just trying to think. Gosh, no, Mike is actually for people like over 17. I think you said something about the age. You don't know like what the age is for the mic. I'm not sure if that's what you said or not, but I think the mic is only for people who are 17 and older. At least that's what I've seen. I don't think anyone under 17 is...
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Sorry.
I don't know if they, well, I was talking more about, like, the age of the account, like for example, like, my account was in 2021, like, I don't know if they would have anyone whose, like, account was just made, like, this month or something of this year. But when it also comes to actual age too, I'm not 100% sure on the age limit. Oh, I think that like 17 up, but I don't know if I'm not 100% sure on that either. Like, I don't know if they make it 18 up to host HRLive events, but I'm probably pretty sure that it probably is still 17 up, like regular mic guidelines. It is 17 plus. Sorry, I was looking at what someone said.
It's okay.
But yeah.
No, take your time.
I just ran off the chair. Sorry.
You just stand it up on the chair.
Oh, someone said, what did they say? When you see what is happening in HRLive, is it always exciting? Like if you're in it or not? I found it exciting. It's cool to see like your avatar up on Highrise's page. It even does it on like the Highrise Ian page. Not the out of the blue question.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it. Spotify waffle. Okay.
Spotify, me too.
All right. I'm good for the next one.
Okay. So, I actually don't know if I asked you this question yet. I hope I didn't, because then that would be embarrassing. What types of events have you hosted for HRLive? Oh my gosh, I have ADHD too. That's so crazy.
Oh my god, I love it. That's what. I love it.
No, but seriously, some events you hosted.
Well, as of right now, I've hosted one personally, but so when I hosted this game called the Hunger Games, which was, ran by, like an AI type thing, and it had like 24 players and stuff, and it was really cool. I've been a part of other events, mainly just like singing events, but I do have a couple in mind. One of them is kind of like a podcast, but it was like just like a one-time thing. But I don't know if Highrise would go for it because there has been an event similar. Like I was like looking at their old events, and there was an event similar to it in the past, and that event did not go well. So I'm not 100% sure on it. I would have to work out a bunch of things, and I don't know if Highrise would accept it. But another one I have in mind to do that I might apply for pretty soon is also kind of another music related event, but it's kind of like, okay, so I see like a lot of like concerts and singing competitions on HRLive when it comes to music events, but like what, so this is kind of similar to like a competition, but at the same time it's not a competition, if that makes sense. So basically it would be me, and I already have like the other hosts picked out, like we're kind of figuring out the details. Me and a couple other people who have a pretty like good experience with music and stuff. Like we're not like professionals, but like we've done music for a little bit, and basically what we would do is we would kind of like have kind of like, hold on, I don't remember the name. One of the hosts came up with the name of it. What's the name of it? Musical education. Yes. Okay. So basically what we would do is we would let people kind of like sing that are of age, kind of like a karaoke room, but they would sing for us to give them like tips on how to improve their voice, and like just in general to like share tips to like help people well, I know, but something that I would do is like to help people become more confident in their singing. I'm going to share a bunch of tips on that because I noticed when I was judging the competition, I kept repeating the same things over and over again because people were so nervous. That is something I will definitely share. But just like a lot of tips on like how they can improve their singing. It's kind of like a little like vocal coaching type thing. And yeah.
Well, it sounds like a really good idea. I definitely think because it sounds almost kind of like you're like a singing teacher. I had a singing teacher growing up who would kind of like critique me on like my voice, like, you did this really well, but I think you should improve on this. And so if someone could like do that on Highrise, kind of like, give tips and advice to people who might want to be better at singing, I love that idea because then technically you don't have to pay for a singing lesson. So that would be really cool. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Glitch Waffle. Don't worry. Go eat something. I think we are losing some viewers, so if you could, please invite your friends. We have a few more questions that we kind of like you to listen to. So, and then we'll be, going on with some questions. So, just a few more, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for the boost. I really appreciate it, Alice. Thank you so much. Let me go to the next question. For anyone that might be interested in being a part of HRLive, what advice or suggestions would you give to those people?
Oh, that's a really good question. Okay. Well, okay. I would just say don't let yourself like get in your own head, because like I know for me, I'm like a very anxious person, and I I overthink absolutely everything. I'm like, oh, like what if they're gonna decline my event? What if like I worded something wrong? What if I didn't do this right? What if when I host the event, what if this is gonna go wrong? What if people aren't gonna like it? Like just don't worry about it, because you're gonna know if people like it or not. And honestly, if they don't like it, that's not really on you, because there are gonna be a bunch of people who like it regardless. And if your event is accepted, especially if your event is accepted by HRLive, obviously you have a good idea going for you. So I don't see like why you should be anxious over it. I mean, obviously, like, it's still nerve-wracking, but you kind of just, like, gotta let yourself chill out and just focus on the event itself instead of, like, people's opinions on, like, how it's gonna go. And when you're applying to HRLive itself, I would say when you're applying, by the way, just, like, put in as much detail about your event as possible so they do know more, like, your ideas. Other than that, I don't really think I have much advice, because HRLive, though, too, if you are kind of like experienced and not really sure what you're doing when it comes to like trying to host an event with them, they will walk you through it. If you have questions, they'll answer as many questions as you have. I feel like I asked way too many questions when I first hosted, but they're very patient and it's really great.
I'm glad they're patient with you. I mean, I don't really have much of an experience with HRLive, but it sounds like, they're really accommodating, and I think that's what's important. I think when I applied, I just didn't really have like a specific idea. I just kind of went about like, my topic of the week. Like, it could be a random like topic in my podcast, and I guess they just don't like the topic of the week idea, which it is kind of sad because that's a really good idea that I had help coming up with. So, no one takes topic of the week. It's my idea. So yeah, no, if someone wants to do a randomized podcast, they can completely do that. But nobody can take topic of the week. That is my thing. But yeah, no, they did actually. I don't know if I told you this, but they did reject the podcast twice. I think one of my friends asked, literally, they asked, one of my friends asked HRLive to reconsider, said that, this podcast is really good. It's, really gaining popularity. A lot of people like it. And they still were like, I'm sorry, we can't do that. Like they just don't. Like they said, keep on doing the podcast, but like it didn't seem like they really wanted to help out. So, I mean, their loss, I guess. I'm not applying until I feel like more people show up to these. But yeah, it is really weird. You're right. It is so weird. But yeah, no, I have to check to see if there's any more questions, because I think actually no more questions. No more questions, guys. We did it. We got through all the questions. I had to kind of come up with these on the top of my head, so it's a little bit hard to, come up with more, especially now that I'm live. So before we kind of get into like questions you guys have, I'm reminding you, please take screenshots. Please take screenshots of this room and use hashtag RJOTG. I only saw one person do it, so please, actually 2 people, please take a screenshot. I would appreciate it so much. I know a lot of you are probably AFK too, so it's like, please help me out here. I would really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get to the questions part. Do you have anything you want to ask Ranboo? Maybe about HRLive, maybe about like opinions you have on the metaverse. Up to you though. I'd love to see some people type. Starting now. I'm waiting. I don't see anyone typing. Gosh. Thank you so much, Sashay. Oh, it says, hey, TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, guys. Oh my gosh, thank you. I was like, nobody's going to post it, but thank you. A lot of people are posting. Okay, keep posting, guys. Please, I need to find all your posts. Use hashtag RJOTG. I would love to see them when the live ends. So yeah, guys, any questions? Literally anything. I don't care. It could be random. Just ask something. No, fortunately, no tips for this podcast. I usually give out tips on my Wednesday podcast. So if you are interested in coming to one of those, you have to stay through the whole thing. and it is on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. And it is just me talking for those podcasts. And so I reward people who just come to listen, because there's not really much I can really do for a regular. Julia, will you try with HRLive again? I'm considering it, but I think at this point, I want to get at least 100 viewers. Once we hit 100, like I've never seen 100 people come to these podcasts. So once 100 people come to these, I will definitely reconsider, and I will definitely come up with a grand idea, and I will pitch it to HRLive. But for now, sometimes we get lucky. Sometimes we have 30 people. Sometimes we have 20 people. Sometimes it's unlucky, 16, 17, 18. But yeah, no, most of the time it's usually around 30 people that come to these. Sometimes we've gotten really lucky, 50 people, 60 people, but that's the most we've ever gotten. So yeah, our goal mainly, if we want to, get an HRLive event, I think we should try and get 100 viewers. So if we can do that, that would be so great. Not this one, but maybe a future one. That would be so fun, honestly. What's your favorite scary movie? I want you to answer this, and then I'll kind of answer. What did I miss? Oh, we were just asking questions to Ranboo about HRLive. Yeah, I would love for you to answer that question. What's your favorite scary movie? Because honestly, I don't have any.
Oh my god, no, someone bringing up Movie Star Planet again.
Someone's bringing up Movie Star Planet again? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, speaking of Movie Star Planet, I literally just got an email from them. I didn't want to mention it, but it said something about like a data breach. No joke. I literally just got an email. Yes, I literally just got an email from Movie Star Planet saying that there's a data breach. And I was like, what the actual hell? Like, thank God I left when I did. Like, my membership ended like a few months ago, and then I made a goodbye video, and then I was like done. And now I see this, and now I'm like, thank God I left that game, because that's insane. Insane. There's a data breach apparently. Yikes.
Oh my god.
No, there's a data breach in the game. Nobody hacked me. Animal Jam had a data breach. Oh, wow, really? Wow. So a lot of games did? That's crazy.
Also, I don't know my favorite horror movie, but a movie that was like supposed to be a horror movie, but it was like one of those like comedy ones. Like it wasn't like an actual horror movie. I love Happy Death Day. Like, I don't know. It's just funny.
I liked Before I Fall. I don't think that's really a horror movie though, so.
Ooh, I love it. Can I get a quick recap of HRLive? I'm late to the podcast. What do you want specifically? Recap of like what? What is it? Oh, okay, cool. So HRLive is basically like this thing that supports like any creator that like they like the idea of their event. So what you do is you just go to HRLive's bio, you click the link where it says like want to apply here, then you fill in everything about your event. If they accept you, they will help you by pinning your room to the top of the room list so you get more people into your event. And it'll last for like the whole duration of your event. So like if it's like 1 hour, if it's 5 hours, like your room will be pinned to the top the whole time. They'll give you as many mic tokens as you need if your event requires mic. So like let's say again 1 hour or 5 hours, you would get 1 to 5 voice tokens, however many you need. They can also expand your room. I know my room, when I hosted my game, it was expanded to the capacity of 85. Some people's are expanded like past 100 or just 75. It just depends on the event. They will also sometimes sponsor prizes for certain giveaways or games. They'll give away items like for Valentine's Day. They helped give heartstring sets out to people. Sometimes they give away like some of the pack items. Sometimes they give away gold. It's just a really cool thing. It gives like a lot of opportunity to people and gives more publicity to like hosts and stuff. And what am I hosting? I hosted a game, but I'm thinking of hosting another music-related event, which is I did just briefly talk about it. But it's basically where we help people who like want advice and tips on to improve their singing. We help them with that. I also wanted to do another thing, which is like kind of just like speaking about like tips for anxiety in general, kind of just like a mental health awareness thing. But I don't know, because I know mental health is kind of like a sensitive topic to some, and I know last time they did have an event like that, it kind of backfired. So I have to figure out planning for that exactly, and they might not go with my idea. But that's also another event that I'm considering trying to like work on right now.
All right, I'm looking. Yeah, so a lot of good feedback. Yeah. That was actually a really good recap. I honestly wouldn't have been able to put it that way. So you did a really good job with that. Have a little question if possible. Yeah, we'll take like maybe 2 more questions because we're about to run out of time. So if you have any questions, ask them now. Yeah, like proactive stance on helping people come out of their shells. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, if anyone has questions, please comment them. We'll definitely try and answer. Definitely try and answer them.
You can literally ask the most random question ever. Like, completely go for it. If you want to know, like, I don't know, like, what I had for dinner or some shit. Like, oh, sorry, but like, anything. I literally don't care. Leah, hello. Do you think Highrise is trying to improve the fun for rooms? In what way? Like, fun as in, like, just in general? Like, or like... I feel like the new bots. Oh my gosh. I heard those are so hard to program. I've been wanting to try to get a bot, but I'm kind of scared because I don't know how to program anything.
Making a Discord bot was so hard enough. I don't even think I'm interested in making a Highrise bot. I think you need like experience. Gosh.
Yeah, I think they are trying to make it fun, like more fun, and make rooms more fun, like with HRLive and with the new bots, and like they just keep coming up with like new ideas, and I think it's really cool. Let's see. I want to know what you like the most in the game and what you don't like and maybe like to change. Ooh, I like that. What do I like most in the game? That's a good question. This game is just addicting, though. I don't really know why. Like, it just has this hold on me, even sometimes when I feel like I need to leave this app. Like, I just can't leave. It's like, I'm, like, tied to this game.
Why do I feel the same way? Oh my gosh.
I like... Well, I like that you get to have mic and stuff. But okay, so like there's like pros and cons to the mic. I don't like that you have to buy an hour of mic. Like I wish there was a way you could pick the duration of the mic. Like that would be a very cool feature if they ever added that, where you can maybe like just extend it for like, because sometimes you don't want to stay for a whole extra hour if you need to extend mic. I feel like they should have like a 30-minute option because I just feel like that would make it so much easier. I don't know. I really do like Mike, and I like that you get to like connect with people that you probably wouldn't have met unless otherwise through this app. And I don't know. I think that's mainly it. Yeah, it is expensive. I wish Mike was free, or at least like more, like, I don't know. I wish it was like kind of like less gold, because it is harder for like free players and stuff too. I do understand like there are some new players who are like genuinely like new players. Like I don't know why I associate a lot of new players as like children. Probably because most of the ones that I've seen troll are children. But there are some new players that are, like, actually, like, adults. and they want to like do more on the game, but they don't want to spend money on the game. And like I feel like it's pretty inaccessible for an unexperienced player. I think that's like one thing I would change. Like I just wish it was more like accessible for like newer players. For yeah, I wish you could do like you could buy stuff with bubbles, like tokens. That'd be cool. But yeah.
I think they stopped. They stopped making the bubble grabs. Like the only one they have right now is the April Fool's one. Like why'd they stop?
I don't know. I was gonna say I haven't seen a bubble grab in a minute, other than like the old one, because like the April Fool's one's an old one, and which one was this? The before this, like the chocolate swirl Isaac one, I think.
Yeah.
And that one was also an old grab. I haven't seen like an actual newer bubble grab in a hot minute. Is there an Easter grab? I don't believe so.
It would be cool if there was.
Yeah, I wish there was an Easter grab, or like just. Has anyone seen any new Easter items? Because I didn't. I feel like we had some for Valentine's Day, but like there's not even like a single bunny or anything. Like, yeah, it's so weird.
If people had voted for my ducky items, maybe we would have had Easter items.
Oh my god. I love duckies. I probably didn't see it, yeah.
I know, they were so cute.
Yes, ducks for Easter, ducks and chicks.
Ducks and chicks, yeah.
I don't understand why there's not one Easter item. Like, that's so weird. Chicks and rabbits. Well, ducks and chicks are similar, so.
I made duckies just because duckies are my favorite animal. Like, chicks are cute and all, but duckies are my number one, so ultimately that's why I made it.
I love ducks.
I love ducks too. They're so cute. My niece agrees. Yeah, tell her I said thank you. People don't appreciate ducks enough.
Oh my gosh, I'm one of those people, like this is kind of off topic, but I'm one of those people that puts ducks on Jeeps. Like,
oh my gosh.
Not even the Wranglers, like I put them on like any Jeep, even like just like the regular ones. It's great. It's my favorite thing.
Okay, guys. Wow. Oh, she said period. She's 4. Oh my gosh. A 4-year-old. Period. Wait, what was it? It was like period. I forget what the saying was.
No. Wait. No. Is it like the song from that one chick?
I forgot.
Brit Barbie.
Might be.
No. Oh my god.
I'd like to tell you guys we actually have like 1 minute, almost 1 minute left. So I'd kind of like to end the podcast very soon because we're almost out of time. But wait, before you leave, I'd like you to take a few more screenshots so I can use them for the collage. I think I've only seen a few, so if you could take a few more, that would be awesome. And yeah, I have a few things I'd like to say kind of before we leave. But yeah, guys, hopefully you can do that for me. Use hashtag RJOTG, and I will comment on all of them. I will like all of them, as long as you're using the hashtag. So if I see that you haven't used it and I'm following you, I'll still see it. Yeah, period. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, guys, so we have like maybe 40 seconds left. So if you haven't yet, please join the Discord. I have the link in my post below. So all you have to do is go to my post and like kind of look at the link and then type it in like Google or something. And you'll be able to join. That's where you'll get all the updates on future podcasts. You'll get every single update possible. So once you join the Discord and you repost the giveaway, you will, have a chance of winning 5K. So I would say don't miss it. And yeah, so we're about like 10 seconds left into the end. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming, Ranboo. I really appreciate it. Please give her some love before we end. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.